I still think that middle is the place to go. I mean, he hit Jason Witten in there. He hit Patrick Creighton in there. I think in these zone defenses, this area right in here is the area to hit for a first down.
Witten's going there right now, and Romo's going to go over the middle, but to Barber, and it's incomplete. Barber looking upfield. 15 minutes left, at least in regulation. Who moves on? Who doesn't? 4-point game. We'll start with a punt. Matt McBriar, who averaged 48.2 yards per kick, highest since Yale Larry of Detroit in '63. And he closed in on Sammy Baugh's all-time record of 51 yards back in 1940. A boomer here. Burleson from the 19-yard line gets a block and then gets ripped out of bounds up at the 32.
Introducing the first of its kind Lexus UX and UX F Sport. Also available in hybrid all-wheel drive.
Lease the 2019 UX 200 for $329 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Oikos 000 is the official yogurt of
proving the doubters wrong.
The official yogurt of
never backing down.
Unlike some protein snacks, Oikos 000 has 15 grams of protein, 0 added sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners, and 0% fat. Oikos, the official yogurt of fueling your hustle.
What makes DiGiorno Crispy Pan Pizza different than delivery?
Pan, 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 pan.
Pan, pan, pan. You bake it fresh in its own pan, giving our DiGiorno pizza a crispy, caramelized crust. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
I can't tell you who I am or what I witnessed, but I can tell you Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. No.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Nutrition can seem overwhelming. Even if you try to eat well, you might fall short in key nutrients. Get more by adding one a day. It's the #1 multivitamin uniquely designed for men and women. 1 serving, once a day. 1 a day, and done.
Is that a Wendy's Frosty?
Yeah, and right now they're only 50 cents.
The 50-cent Frosty is back. So if you need your Frosty fix, we got you.
Number one player?
Unreal! Oh, nice. Stop it till our #1.
Smartest defensive player in the NFL.
He's dominant week in and week out.
What a catch!
He deserves to be top 10.
You're the best in the league. No disrespect to him.
Wow. He's just disruptive.
He's just that type of player, man. Future Hall of Famer.
Touchdown!
The top 100 players of 2019 premieres Monday, July 22nd, only on NFL Network.
You know, that's the sweetest ride of all. I mean, that's the one that makes us all do what we do or we've done. I mean, that makes it all worthwhile. Everyone goes to training camp. They play the regular season to get to the playoffs. And then you get to the playoffs to get to the next round. Then you get to the championship round. Then to get to the Super Bowl and win it.
Hasselbeck has that one tipped by Newman, and then Roy Williams with the pick, and he stayed inbounds and intercepts it at the 43-yard line. DJ Hackett was the intended receiver. He's down. Again, he's been fighting that hip flexor and was questionable before the game. And it's a tip and a catch. And the question is, did he come inbounds? And they're going to take a real close look at this. The crowd already looking at it up on the board.
Well, Terrence Newman made a heck of a play, though, in getting turned, getting back in coverage, and then turning again to get that right hand on it. Now, again, Roy Williams catches a ball, but did that right foot step out of bounds?
He's the same as a receiver at this point. The same thing applies. It looks as if his right foot's on the line, and this is going to be clearly a challenge from Mike Holmgren at the 43-yard line, and the crowd wants a challenge flag, and now finally Mike throws it out. He just wanted to make sure Checked with the guys upstairs. They played it on the board here, and it was very evident
Seattle is
to
challenging
these
the
fans.
ruling on the field of an interception.
We're going to have one of these conclusive or inconclusive evidence here situations, because when you take a look at this, as we have during the commercial break, Roy Williams, and this is the best shot, believe it or not, from the all-22 camera up above. Left foot down, he has possession. Right foot appears to be down. There's a little bit of green or enough between the chalk. And from every other angle, you don't see it from down the line. So what Walt Anderson has to do is say, what do I see that gives me conclusive evidence? So I think initially I thought he would overturn it. Now I'm going to say, John, that he's going to let the play stand.
I would agree with you, because I thought the same thing before we went to break. I thought he was on the line.
After he joined the play,
After
the
I
ruling
didn't
on the
think he
field
was.
stands.
Yeah.
The Seattle is charged with its first timeout.
You saw just enough green between his shoe and the boundary. So Holmgren waited. You had to challenge this. There it is again. And Holmgren standing right there. I mean, Mike is 6 yards away from the play.
You know, Roy Williams did a good job of keeping those feet in bounds, but the play by Terrence Newman was a great play. I mean, it was coverage and getting the hand in there and then tipping it out, and all the things he did. That was a super defensive play. 2 Pro Bowlers, the guys who've been to Honolulu in the past. Romo from the 48-yard line. A flag is thrown. That catch is made by Jones over the middle.
Illegal hands to the face, number 63, offense. That's a 10-yard penalty. It's still first down.
Kozar, the left guard.
Yeah, I still think that they can go to the middle and maybe even put Terrell Owens in the slot. I think the Cowboys can work that area, and you know, if they can get another first down here, then maybe go back and get some running game going. But it's tough sledding outside, these outside receivers, and you know, they're just getting up there and banging Terrell Owens and then having the safety over the top. And again, I think the tight end or the slot in the middle of the field is where you can go.
First down and 20. Romo throws, caught over the middle. That's Glenn. Terry Glenn silencing the crowd out to the 49. Gain of 16, tackled by the linebacker Julian Peterson. Second down and 4.
Right, and you feel the Cowboys are seeing the same thing, that they're playing the outside, they're playing that cover 2, they're banging the corners around. So what you do is you bring your receiver inside, and then you let him run in the middle. And you see, once he runs in the middle, he's running against who? He's running pattern against linebackers instead of defensive backs.
He was bracketed by the 2 tight ends, Witten and Fasano, who both ran straight down the field, and then Glenn cut back over the middle. Second down and 4. Big hole, first down. Jones tackled by Lofa Tutupu.
Yeah, this is a good plan here by the Cowboys, because they did what they had to do to get the yardage back by hitting in the middle and then going to the running game, because I still think in this game the running game is going to play. I mean, we can talk about the defensive backs and the receivers and all this, but you still have to be able to run and stop the run in this fourth